You hear that? That's the awkward silence of a family dinner after you just got caught vaping. Most vapes contain high levels of nicotine and disappointment. Brought to you by The Real Cost and the FDA.
Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss show. Yeah, I'm doing my episode early. I'm gonna try to work on some stuff tonight with YouTube. I got music coming out, videos I need to upload, gaming videos I need to publish that I uploaded onto YouTube, but I haven't published them yet. And there's other videos. There's a lot. I'm really busy. Then I'm customizing these shoes, and then I painted over a part. But then I started looking at it, and I was just like, nah, I should have did it the other way around. It's like, man, I just wish this stuff was like easy. I wish I could just like wash the shoe and just start all over again. But nah, on second thought, nah, because there's the one part it did take a while to paint, and there's still parts of it that I need to do. So it's overall I'm gonna try to make it look like a brand new shoe by the time it's I publish it or talk about it on YouTube and things. But anyways, let me make sure my TV is turned down so no Xbox notifications would go off. But yeah, I don't even know why I'm like sitting there scratching at this box like while it's right there next to my microphone. It was like something, I don't know if it's like a paint speck or what, but anyways, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. That just made it just extra loud for no reason. But anyways, what was I going to talk about? That's what I was going to talk about. That's what this episode is going to be about. Facts about video games that people don't know. And it's pretty much going to be the stuff that I know off of the top of my head. For, I guess like for people that hadn't played video games in years. I know I talk to people all the time and they just don't play video games or they just don't know about the like new video game thing. So yeah, video games has changed from like the Nintendo 64 days. Like, I guess it's like evolved and it's gotten better, but then at the same time, it like today, video games are just an inconvenience. Like seriously, to get into it, alright, to just get straight on into it. First things first, I feel like this is the first thing that I should talk about, and this is the whole reason why I even wanted to do this episode. But you have to download. So if you buy the game on disc, you have to download it. So it ain't a game where you just pop it in the whatever your preferred platform is. So if you for an example, if you play it on the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3, cancel out everything that you thought you knew about video games because those are just like the last consoles, or it was the Xbox or PlayStation 2, or it was a Nintendo game. No. So let's say if Call of Duty comes out or a racing game comes out, any preferred game, whatever you prefer to, or it can even be a Mario game for those Nintendo fans out there. So, because this is across every platform that is out right now. So, let's say if you were getting a new video game, your favorite video game, they just came out with one, you thought it looked really fun, but there's like, oh, it's only available on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4. So yeah, there's different gaming platforms. I don't know, back in the day, I mean, there were, but it wasn't too many. I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go over a lot of things and stuff in this episode. But no, so if you buy a video game, you have to download the game before you play. Even though you bought it on disc, you have to download the game. So you put the game in there, then there's this mega update or download that you have to. And so yeah, that's why I was doing this episode, because yesterday Call of Duty, so games update now. It ain't just a game where you just put the game in, start playing it, or you download it one time and then that's it. No, games, there's times where there's video games that I play where they have maintenance updates. So you overall try to, like, let's say one night, you just all like, man, I just want to play this video game. Well, you better do it within an hour, because there's this one game called The Division, Tom Clancy's The Division, where you have to wait until their maintenance server update thing is over with. I guess they're either cleaning out the server, like in case if there's any bugs or something, or I don't know, maybe they're just I think that's what it overall is. Like they're just like cleaning the game out for like bugs and stuff. And so you're probably like, what do you mean by bugs? Like there's spiders or there's like no, so bugs in a video game is like if the game like glitches or it messes up. So there's at times where you'll be walking in a video game, and this happens across a lot of video games, surprisingly. And I guess this just must be like a well-known glitch or something within like the game developing community and stuff. But your character, he could just be walking, minding his own business. All of a sudden just falls through like a camouflaged hole. In the camouflage hole, it's like you think that there's a ground there, but there's nothing, and he just falls and falls and falls. Sometimes you might die. I know in Grand Theft Auto, if something like that were to happen, you would just respawn. You don't die, but they overall like teleport you to like a surface or a ground or something. So sometimes they might throw you high off up in the air, and then they expect you to somehow survive when you're coming back down. So there's a lot of like bugs and glitches in video games. I don't know, maybe there was like that. I don't know, because I have heard where there's like old video games where it had like bugs and glitches and stuff, but I don't think it's as bad as it is now. Like the fact that they're having to update games like daily or weekly because of it. Like I just downloaded an update as I was turning on my Xbox. There was a update downloading for this game called Destiny 2. And so then that's another thing about video games. Like, so Destiny 2, that's an online only game. You cannot play that game you can play it by yourself, but you have to have internet connection to play it. So yeah, there's at times where I was like, I wanted to play multiplayer games, but I didn't get Wi-Fi until 2010. So for the longest, there was games I was getting that I couldn't play, and there was like I couldn't play all of it. I couldn't play multiplayer and stuff, and I'm like, man, I want to play it and things, but couldn't do it. So, anyways, if I did, it was like I had to, because we had like the dial-up. We had like the dial-up stuff for the longest, and then eventually we just had like a major upgrade. I still remember the first game I played online too. It was Red Dead Redemption. I remember I was getting killed by like some Southern people in that game. Like, no joke. It was some Southern people talking online and stuff. And I could tell by the dude's accent. Like, dude had the most Southern accent ever. I'm like, I wish I could like go back and like figure out who it was. I'm like, just know you were the first person I ever came across when playing an online game. So I appreciate you in a way. Like, it's cool. It's cool that I still remember that memory and things. But so there's games out there where you can only like overall like there's just you can't like, and so no, then you probably like answering, because that's what I was going to talk about. So you're probably wondering like, oh, what if like my Wi-Fi is down, or what if it's like if I want to play this game to get like an achievement or a trophy in there. By the way, that's a thing now. If you're playing the game, let's say you just start the game and then you just complete the prologue to the game, you could get an achievement for that. Or if you get like 500 kills, or you raced around the same track like 20 times, you could get an achievement for that type of stuff. So so you're all like, well, what if I want to play this game Destiny to get achievements and things, and my Wi-Fi is down? You say it's an online only game. Is there like a solo or a single player? No. You have to have an internet connection to play that game. Otherwise, you're just going to be out of luck. And then the crazy thing about it, so Grand Theft Auto, they have an online mode in there and stuff. And I think, a lot of people probably do know that. But for those that don't, they have an online mode in there, and they have it where you can play solo by yourself. So overall, like, you're playing with your online character, because they have it where you create a character, and then you just going through the whole map of the game and stuff, completing missions, or buying clothes, buying cars, driving cars around, killing people, doing whatever you're doing in Grand Theft Auto. So what was I saying? I was just rambling way too much. All right, so the solo mode in there. So that you have to have an internet connection to play that too. So even though it's a solo mode and there ain't nobody else in the game, you have to have an internet connection. I remember I put it to the test one day, trying to play it, and it overall didn't work. Maybe they changed it now to where it does, but I remember back when I started playing Grand Theft Auto 5, it did not work. So Yeah, that was pretty messed up. I was just like, well, what's the point? Like, there just doesn't even make any sense. So, anyways, but yeah, online games though, I mean, they're not bad, but it's just kind of messed up where it's like you can't play it, or they don't put you in like a private lobby or a non-online lobby and things. Like, no, you have to play, it has to be an internet connection of some sorts in order to play the game. So yeah, that's messed up. And then, but the cool thing about it, about like video games today, is that there is a digital version of it, so you don't have to like go out to the store. So in case, man, it was seriously the worst thing ever. There is at times where I remember I wanted to play a certain video game and it was sold out every store, couldn't buy it. And I think, yeah, this was like introduced on the Xbox 360s and PlayStation 3s, where you could just, they have either the Microsoft store or the PlayStation store, and you could just go there and just get a digital version of the game. Now, me, either way, like, whether or not, like, I do like disc copies of games, but if I can't get to it, I will buy a digital version of that game. Now, the worst part, I think, yeah, the bad part about it is that if you don't like it, then you overall are out of luck. You cannot get your money back. So yeah, there's games that I have where they it overall was like a crappy game, but it was only a digital version. So yeah, that's the crazy part about some digital games out there. There's only a digital version. There's no disc version. So you can't go to GameStops or Best Buy or Target and look for the game there. No. The only way, if it's a digital only game, you have to buy it off of the like digital stores and stuff. You cannot go to another store and buy it. And I mean, and I guess in a way you can at GameStops. You can be like, oh, can I get like a code or something, do some stuff like that, and they be like, oh yeah, sure. Pay for it, same price, everything, but still, it's like, so you're probably wondering like, oh, well, can I get a refund if I do that? No. GameStop has it where if you buy a digital version, it's pretty much just like the digital stores. You're out of luck. So now, the one company that does PC gaming, which I'm going to get to next, so on this website called Steam, so if there's a game that you don't like it's a crappy game, got bad reviews, but you wanted to try it out, you overall paid like $60 for it. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Video games have went up in prices. I remember the standard prices for video games is like $49.99 or $19.99. Maybe a little bit cheaper, but yeah, games, they went up to now $59.99, and then they got special editions of the video games. So they would come out with a standard copy, and then you're all like, oh, well, what's this other copy and things? And they're like, oh, yeah, your character gets like some extra clothes, or you get like an extra car, or a skin for your gun and things. You're like, a skin for your gun? What is that? So overall, like, yeah, you get to change like the color of the gun where it could be camouflage. I know in Call of Duty, they got like a crap ton of crazy skins. I remember I seen one, it was like a lava thing. I think it all started from this video game called Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I think it started from there, where they had like all the different skins for guns and stuff, but then yeah, it just went all over the place with like shooter type video games and things. So anyways, but on Steam though, they have it where if you don't like the game, you can get your money back, but I think you're gonna have to do it within, like, I think they said, so they let you know like the amount of hours you play the game. So if it was within 2 hours, then you get to I think, yeah, then if it was like within that time, then you get to like give the game back. And then I think if you don't play the game, like you just didn't have time to play it, but you're all like, oh dang, I need me some food and stuff for this week and things. I ain't spent $60 on this game. So you can, I think they give you a week. I think it's either a day or a week. I think it's a week. I think they do give you I can't remember the exact days. It's been a while. I haven't really bought any games from Steam lately, so I don't know, and I can't really remember because it's been so long since I was doing that and things. But yeah, yeah, they have it where you overall you can't get your money back and stuff. So that's the good part about Steam. That's what I do like about it. But the crappy thing about PC gaming, which I guess it makes sense, but then at the same time, like, why won't they just release a PC or a computer where it runs all the video games, you know? You don't overall, like, you're not losing out, like, or you're not getting the wrong computer. So with Xbox, PlayStation, so there's like they have like multiple different versions of it and stuff, but I think it's because the first version had all these problems and issues. So I know with the Xbox 360, when they originally came out, they were getting this thing called the Red Ring of Death, and you're like, what's the Red Ring of Death? Overall, the Xbox would get too old or it'd get too dusty, and then it would get the Red Ring of Death, which pretty much means that your Xbox no longer works. So you have spent $200-$300 on this thing, and it doesn't. I can't remember how much Xbox 360s. What was their price? What was the price of Xbox 360s? Xbox 360s. So they was going for. I was about to say, if they still. Somebody got a Xbox 360 collection on eBay for $7,000. You are crazy if you think I'm going to spend $7,000 on most likely video games that cost like $2 at GameStop. Them games is old, but so the Xbox 360, 20 gigabytes. Like, I actually, you know what, before I get into PC gaming, let me just tell you guys about like the memory space of video games and stuff, which is just the craziest thing ever. But yeah, they said that in the U.S. it cost pretty much $400, and so it was messed up. Where it's like if it did get the Red Ring of Death, you were pretty. I mean, yeah, you have like you bought all these video games to play them, but it got the Red Ring of Death, so you no longer can play it anymore. You have to go out and I don't know, maybe if you get like a warranty or insurance on it, then you can overall like get like your money back or get another one. But if you didn't. And I'm one of those type of people where I don't like to buy all that extra stuff. I just only came up there for the game, like for the console, for the video game console. Like that stuff should come with it if there's gonna be all them problems with it and stuff. But you pretty much are out of luck if that happens. But no, getting to the memory of video games. So once again, the whole like installing and updating video games and stuff. So yeah, you guys probably, when I was talking about that, you guys probably figured like, oh, it's gonna take up some space. So you're probably thinking like, oh, like how because this Xbox, they said that Xbox 360, the memory gap for it was 20 gigabytes, which was like, you know, at that time being, it wasn't bad. Plus It wasn't even like Xbox 360 games unless you, for some odd reason, they had it where you can install the games, but if you had the disc version of it, I'm like, why would I do that? It just takes up space and memory and things. It makes no sense. There's like people were saying like, oh, it makes the game run better, but I noticed no difference within that and stuff. So, but anyways, so let's say the last Call of Duty. The last Call of Duty, that game, so yeah, they came out with this 30 gigabyte update, plus how much memory it's already taking with the official game itself, which is going to probably be like, let me go, because I got my Xbox on right now, so let me see the memory for it, and sometimes it might be more, sometimes it might be less. Oh wow, they just released they just released like a remastered versions of the Mafia games. Oh, that's pretty dope. That's why Mafia was trending today. Huh. I might have to cop that. Well, like I don't know. I mean, I do got 3. I never really did play 2. I imagine like the graphics is gonna look really dope on that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool how they did that. Mafia 3 was kind of dope though. I did play a little bit of it. 2K is all like, oh, they gotta make their money somehow. They have to make their money somehow. But I know the game did come out. So what are they overall remastering? Like the game already came out on Xbox. Maybe the first 2, but the one game came out on the Xbox ones, and so that would be a waste of money. That honestly would be a waste of money. I already have this game, I think. Not sold. You mean to tell me you have to buy? Oh, so I think that it's like, it's coming with all the DLCs with it. Okay, that makes sense. Because I think, yeah, they did come out with Oh, yeah, and that's another thing, DLCs. So pretty much like the downloadable content, that's what DLC stands for. So, let's say, the game that you are playing and stuff, they're coming out with an extra map or an extra car or an extra gun. So some video games would give you that stuff for free, and I know that's what I really love about this year's or like this point in time Call of Duty. That's what I really do like about it, is that they released all their DLCs and everything for free. But prior before, they were having it where they would charge you like $14-15 for the DLCs, even though you spent $60 for the game itself. So one would think like, okay, maybe let's charge them like $1. Let's not charge them a whole lot. But no, they're going to charge you some money and stuff. And yeah, it was just overall, it was pretty, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. But yeah, it was pretty dumb how they do that. I'm like, why am I paying for the DLC? Shouldn't the stuff just come with it? But anyways, let's see here. 153 gigabytes. That is the size of the game. That is crazy. So yeah, so you would have to get, and so like, let's say if you're all like, well, I want to get me an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4, you're gonna have to get 1 terabyte. That's overall like 1,000 gigabytes and things. But yes, you would have to get a 1 terabyte Xbox or PlayStation, and that's what I did with my PlayStation. I should have done that with my Xbox also, but I got an additional hard drive for it, because I do have like a lot of PlayStation 4 games, and I also have a crap ton of Xbox One games. So that's why I'm like, I should have did it first for the Xbox One, because I play my Xbox One more than my PlayStation and things. But anyways, yeah, the memory on that. So yeah, let's say if you install like every Call of Duty and things, you install like 10 Call of Duties. That's all your space right there. That's all of your space. And then it's like, then there's going to be other games that you're going to want to play and stuff. And it ain't like you just strictly playing Call of Duty and things. So, yeah, that's the messed up part about it. And I don't like that. I remember back on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, you just put the game in there, start playing it. You got to download the game, then download an update. Then 2 days later, they came out with another update because a bunch of people always complaining about bugs and stuff. You never experienced anything, so you don't even know why the game is updating, but it's updating for you too. Then you start playing the game, and then they're all like, maintenance or server maintenance is going to happen in a couple of hours, so get all the things that you need to get, because you ain't going to be able to play the game for probably the whole night. So then you go to sleep, wake up, want to play it, another update. I'm telling you, it's just dumb stuff with video games, man. But anyway, so no, getting back to Steam and all of that stuff. So now I probably might end the episode after this, but on Steam, so Steam is for PCs, computers and stuff. Now overall, yes, Xboxes, PlayStations, Nintendos, all their things. In a way, it's a computer, but no, like for a laptop or desktop, it's like, that's what Steam is only available on like desktop or laptop computers and stuff. So here's the thing about that, and I had to learn the hard way when I started getting into PC gaming. So you can't just buy the game and then think it's going to play. No, you cannot do that. And it's funny because I remember I had so for Christmas when I was in high school, I had asked for a laptop and things. You know, I was like, I want to be able to just have, because it was like everybody in my household, there was at times and they would be using the computer, and I'm like, dang, like I really could be using the computer right now, and I can barely do so many things off of my phone and stuff. So I had asked for a laptop, but then I also wanted to play like PC games and stuff, because a lot of people were saying like, yo, PC games, they're the thing. You know, there's a lot of like there's compared to Xboxes and PlayStations, nowhere in comparison to like the games that you will find on PCs and stuff. So anyways, I had asked for a laptop. I should have maybe did a little bit more research before I had just asked for a laptop, because pretty much I was just all like, Mom, I want a laptop. I was like, please don't ask me why I need a laptop, but I need a laptop. And so anyways, got a laptop, and then I started getting into then I was just like, I think that's when it dawned to me. I'm like, oh, wait a second, I could play like PC games and all that stuff. So anyways, that's sure enough what I did. Downloaded Steam, and Steam is like this app where it's like you just pretty much just find like a crap ton of PC games and things. Like it's pretty cool if you ever do decide. But before you get into PC games, let me just tell you some things, all right? So anyway, before you go out, like, if you are going to go and get you a PC, make sure you get a gaming PC. Look that up. Get stuff from like Alienware, Acer, I think Lenovo, they have gaming PCs. Apple, they don't, surprisingly. I think it would be a good thing to do. I feel like they would be the most superior PCs ever, because I have yet to hear anybody that has a MacBook saying, oh, I had to go out and buy me a new MacBook. I never hear anybody say that. Me, on the other hand, I have no choice but to get other computers. But I think if Apple would have had like a gaming PC, I no doubt would have gotten it. Recently, I had to get me another gaming PC. I had one prior before, but it was getting old and slow. So I had to go out and get me a new one, which is much more better in things. I could play a lot more games on it and stuff. But anyways, so yeah, the thing is about gaming on computers and stuff. So you are going to have to do like, so if you're like you hear with people, they build computers and stuff. In fact, just look up gaming PCs on YouTube. It'll explain it better than I would. But yeah, you're overall not going to be able to play any game that you see on Steam. Like, it depends on whatever computer that you have. And there's this website that I go to called System Requirements Lab. I think systemrequirementslab.com, and I go there and see if I can play certain video games, which I can, because this laptop that I have, it's a much more modern laptop. I can play a lot of video games and stuff on it, so I can play games and things on it. But I remember when I had got the first laptop, I could not play any games whatsoever. I remember I tried playing this one game called H1Z1. At the time being, it was like a survival zombie game, but now it's like a battle royale game. Oh yeah, by the way, there's like a lot of video games out there right now that's trying to focus on the battle royale genre. There's a lot. Call of Duty, they just recently came out with like a free video game called Warzone, and that's pretty much a battle royale game. But yeah, pretty much it's just like a massive free-for-all, in case anybody doesn't know what a battle royale is. But anyways, so it's like, it's just pretty much, every person for themselves. But back on PC gaming. So I bought this game called H1Z1, tried playing it, was just unplayable. I remember I think I have a video. I should repost that video on my Instagram of me trying to play that game, because it looked like it was a picture slideshow. Like, it was so bad. It was seriously so bad that it, like, so a wolf, like, in the video, I had to find the video, but a wolf had attacked me in the game. And, they had, like, wolves, bears, and stuff. I don't even know why, because I don't even like wildlife. And I'm like, then you got, like, a virtual video game wildlife attacking me? Yeah, that ain't for me and stuff. But anyways, so I seen something, like, it was standing there, and then next shot it got closer, and then next shot, then it was up in my face, like making like, like roaring noises, like wolf noises and stuff. I don't know, man. But anyways, yeah, the wolf had attacked me. I paused the game, and it took forever to even pause the game and stuff. But yeah, that's how bad it was. Now, games shouldn't do that, correct? Once again, you can't just buy any game and then just think it's going to play. No, PC games do not work like that. So, and then to explain to you the differences between Xboxes and PlayStations, they already put like the best type of parts in it, so it can run any video game that does come out. Although there are times where a video game will come out and they do come out with another Xbox One or another PlayStation 4, which is more compatible with these new games that they're releasing and stuff. And overall, like, you get to play the games, no problems, no like slideshow effects or any of that stuff. Yeah, it's stupid with PC games, but also on the other hand, it's much more funner. There's a lot of better PC games out there and stuff. And what else? So yeah, you're gonna have to get like a lot of parts. Like I said, there's videos out there that explains like PC gaming and stuff. I should do a video of it myself, like explaining like what I know so far, the simple way. Because people, you watch those videos, they be like, oh, okay, so you're gonna need this, you're gonna need this wire, you're gonna need to go down the street, knock on these people's door, come back. They give you some of the most bizarrest like ways of like doing things. I'm like, bruh, just tell me in the most simplest way. Like, you saying all this extra stuff that I ain't even paying attention to, like, and I should be paying attention to it, but I'm not. So that's what I'm saying. Like, say the things, do a highlight reel and stuff. Like, just show me the highlights of the videos that you know that I need to, you know, that I'm gonna need and things. But just tell me the things that I need in order to build. Like, they be telling you some stuff, and I'm like, bruh, what are you even talking about now? I don't know any of this. So I'm like, you gonna have to explain this a little bit better. But anyways, yeah, PC gaming, it's fun, but it's costly. It's very, very costly. It ain't like a PlayStation or a Xbox. You know, you only gonna spend like maybe $200, $300 on an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4. Then I guess towards the end of the year, they plan on coming out with a newer Xbox and a newer PlayStation. And so, yeah, the Xbox, I'm going to end up having to sell my Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Hopefully GameStop is open by then. But, yeah. And then with PC gaming, you're going to be spending probably a few $1,000s on a decent. You can, because with me, I got mines for $1,600, so almost close to $2,000. So I was just like, okay, something where it's like not $2,000, it's close to $2,000, but it's still going to be able to play a lot of video games, which this one is. Like, I think there's like saying that I can overall play like, I think it was either 90% of the games that's on Steam were just available and stuff. But anyways, my computer details, that doesn't tell me nothing. Let me go back to the main page. Well, it can run like a lot of video games. So yeah, your history run. So they don't even tell you. There's like a place that you, or it's like a thing that you can go to where it like lets you know like what games you can run. There's like showing me one page. I can pretty much play all these games. Then there's like games that you can't play, so you're overall gonna have to get a much more expensive computer or a laptop and things. And yeah, it's hectic, man. It's very hectic and costly. So it's up to you. If you want to get like the better product, you're gonna have to spend more money on it, which is the gaming PCs and stuff. But if you just want something simple, you ain't gotta upgrade it every year or upgrade it every day. Yeah, PlayStations and Xboxes. You know, they yeah, probably the best thing to do for people and stuff. You know, you ain't like too serious about it, but if you're like, I want to like competitively get into video games and stuff, like I want to join tournaments, I want to do all these other things and stuff, get everything. Get everything. Me, I got everything, but I don't know. I would love to join a tournament, but I just suck at video games. So that's why I'm like, it wouldn't even make any sense for me to join any of these tournaments and stuff. I feel like I'm good when I want to be. There's days where I just have like a really good day, but I'm like, man, I wish I was like good every single day and things. Like that's why I'm like, nah, I need to just have that mindset. Like I'm gonna be good in every video game that I play and stuff. But anyways, until then, yeah, if you guys like got any questions and stuff about video games, feel free to ask me. I'll either research it myself or I'll try to give you the best answer I possibly can. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you're new to the YouTube channel, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And if you are purchasing tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.